We're at Bellwood Lanes. Time for the gentlemen. And I'll tell you what, Doug, there's so many people you got to thank on this season. I guess we probably should start at the top with our producer-director, Ronnie Lawson. I'll tell you what, I grew up with this guy. It's hard to believe. A couple houses up from me. He's a good kid. Good kid, and look at him today. He's a big producer-director of our famous...
Who would have?
And look at it. There's a shot of him standing with
there he is.
Mo the Three Stooges. What's he? Is he?
That's Ronnie. That's Ronnie on the right. Picking a winner there with Mo the Three Stooges. Could you believe that?
And you wonder why this show's crazy. You look good, Ronnie. You haven't changed a bit. He's the guy on the left. Or no, that's Mo from the.
That's Mo on the left. Ronnie was trained well in craziness there by old Mo. What was the some of the crazy stuff the Three Stooges used to do?
What's that?
Yeah.
Anyway, you wonder where we get our craziness from. It all starts at the top.
Now this guy's serious. Here's Richard Ryan.
That is a serious face. Richard Ryan.
There it is. Nope. 6 goes around to 10. Richard's a scratch bowler. He's not getting any handicap. And he cranks the ball pretty good.
I don't think Richard needs a handicap.
No, not the way he throws the ball. He's throwing an AMF Classic. He's throwing a rubber ball. He's got the finger grips in it. Going cross line for the 10. He's got it.
And his opponent of this first match is Steve Guilkey. He might as well be handicapped. He's only getting 3 pins.
196 average. He's our lone left-hander on the show today. We had all left-handers last week.
Sure did.
He's all by himself this week, though. He cranks the ball pretty good, too, from that southpaw side.
Well, that's another serious face.
Yeah, these guys are...
a little spin there.
Not quite as much as last week. We saw a 10-pin spin, 3.5 turns last week.
That was unbelievable.
That was just a half a turn. That was no big deal.
Well, Steve lives in Bellevue on Berry Avenue, 239 Berry. My grandma lives at 212 Berry. Give my old grandma a plug there.
And Steve's got it.
Anyway, he's married. He has 3 children, Kim, Carrie, and Steve Jr. His wife's name's Anita. Always got to give them spouses a plug. Because you don't give them a plug, and then they won't let them go out bowling next time.
Nick, I want to give Maureen Snodgrass a plug. You can see her you could see her on the right of your screen there sitting next to Hal Ryan. She's my trusted assistant out at Super Bowl, does a great job. And she came over today to kind of help Billy swear John out. Billy was a nervous wreck this morning with the TV show coming in. And she needed Maureen there for calm her down, so...
Well, there's it is. Mark it down, baby.
Good strong pitch that time, Nick. There we see it again. It's rolling back. They're out of here.
Now here's Richard Ryan, 19 years of age. He's single, lives out in Alexandria on Sheridan Drive. Now this man, his high game's at 290. But he's just a shot away from a 300.
Nick, somebody's trying to steal your line there.
I heard it.
There it comes. It's cruncher ball.
We have definitely got some crunchers today.
We're going to have some good matches here. Scratch bowler. 265 average. I think Ronnie's got those numbers a little messed up there.
Well, the highest bowlers in the world. There it is. Mark it down, baby.
I don't know, though. He may be a 265 bowler the way he's throwing the ball. Old Dick Weber that I saw yesterday, in all his years of bowling, I don't think he's ever averaged 265. This guy's tour material.
See what Steve Guilkey can do. In qualifying, Steve had a 279, 216, and 215 for a 710-plus handicap.
Man, he's just throwing pins everywhere.
I'm telling you what, Douglas, this match is going to, if they keep this up, we're going to be out of here in a hurry.
Yeah, it won't take long.
Shoot.
Steve's throwing a hammer also. He's got the finger inserts, 16-pound fingertip grip.
Steve bowls over Glenn Schmitz in a Thursday league and a Friday league.
High game of 279 and the high series of 725. Got some good numbers.
Got a little
there.
loft on that ball. Looked like it's stuck to.
Pulled that one up, Nick. Went to the beak. Leaves the 247. Steve works at the Bluegrass Provision Company.
The meat packer.
As a meat packer. We have to. Oh. Nick, that time he just threw that one into the floor. Stuck on his hand. Looked like it wasn't going to come off at all. Finally, it came off. He lofted it. Almost made it even despite all that. There we go. Ronnie's got it fixed. 205 average.
Hey, man, these guys are tough out in the truck. Oh, Ronnie in the truck.
Ronnie's quick on the machine there. He got it all straightened out real quick.
Is Richard
That's
right?
a little better. 205 average.
There it is. Mark it down, baby. Get off me, pins. That's what that ball's saying.
Here we see it again, Nick. Got it about 13th board. Coming back. Crunch. After these two games are over, I think these pins are going to be real happy when these games are over. They're just going to get pummeled here.
I feel sorry for that
Tortured.
little guy in the back. He's got to put 10 new ones in, it looks like, after every shot. Yeah, man. We are halfway through our first men's match, and we are marking them down, baby. We'll be back with the finals. You hang loose. We'll see you right after this. Here's Steve Guilkey. He needs to get back into this match by throwing something right here, Douglas.
Yeah, Richard's just going crazy here.
Now roll, Mom.
Got it up. Leaves the 2-8. You got to hit this right flush on the 2-pin to take that 8 out of there.
Who's that over there keeping score? Is that Donnie Bryan over there?
Yeah, in person.
In person?
In the flesh.
He was our number. I'll tell you what, he rolled a 300 game in qualifying.
Did he?
He sure did. Good shot.
300 game. That's not too bad. Although we got a person here, Bridget, who threw only person that I know of that ever had a 301. Nick, I'm really looking forward to the finals next week at Dixie Lanes. All our bowlers that have been on the tube this year.
Tell people about that, Douglas.
That's right. I was just getting ready to.
Good, good.
All the bowlers that have been on the tube this season will compete for the right to be on the tube for the grand finals next week at Dixie Lanes. Steve Guilkey will be there next week, along with all our other bowlers on the day. Steve comes up a little light with that one. Leaves the 3.56. But it's the cream of the crop. Creme de la creme, as it were, next week at Dixie Lane. So we're really looking forward to that. We'll be bowling for some big bucks next week. Steve's having a problem. Maybe the TV lights. Having a little problem. Maybe a little nervous getting that ball off his hand. Looks like his thumb is hanging up on it.
Well, here's Richard Ryan. To this point, he hasn't had any problems.
No, he's got a four-bagger right now.
He's thrown 5 crunchers and left a solid 10. We are in the 6th. There it is. Mark it down, baby.
Richard Ryan has had a 290 game, high ever. There we see it again, Nick. 10 in the pits.
He's been bowling since he's been 7 years old.
Yeah. Started at 7, been bowling 12 years. Highest series ever is a 791.
That's Hal's son. Do you know that?
Yes, that's true. He's from Southern Lanes. Look out. That one got away from him, Nick. Almost got it back, though. Left the 1-2.
Richard, he likes baseball, basketball, and listening to good radio stations like WUBE, WDJO.
little plug there.
Little plug there. Little plug.
He's got him. Now, Richard's from Crazy, Alexandria. Hal is his father, the owner of Southern Lanes, where we were last week. Well, Steve's got to step in here and get down to business. He's got to settle down, get that ball off his thumb.
Well, he looks serious enough.
Oh, he's serious as a heart attack.
Face.
Serious as a heart attack.
That's a serious face there, Doug. I'd recognize one anywhere.
There it is.
You know, Doug,
best pitch he's had in about 4 frames there, Nick.
The ball seems to be sticking to his hand. I'm hearing that thumb pop, and
yeah,
he's getting a lot of loft on the ball.
Yeah, he gets it way out there. That was a good pitch that time, though. Nick, we're North Kentucky BPA establishments are now hosting the Champion of Champions tournament this past week. We've got some of the results in so far. I'll give them to you as soon as Steve throws his ball. He got that one out on the lane too far that time, Nick, and it just couldn't make it back. Comes in light. Leaves a 3-5-6.
The winner of this match will move on to meet our high qualifier, Herbert Doepke.
Old Herbie. Herbie won last time we were at Bellwood. So he may be a 2-time winner here also. No, he's having a problem with these spares. Anyway, Nick, the Women's Champion of Champions tournament was held this week at Bellwood Lanes. Top 4 teams are the Swingers from Super Bowl. They had a 31-44 series. Second place is Jerry Ernst Auto from LaRue Lanes. They had a 31-40. And the Early Birds, which Vicki Kesson bowls on. Nope, didn't get it back. Leaves a 2-pin. Vicki Kesson bowls on the Early Birds team from Super Bowl. They're in 3rd place with a 30-80 series. And Bowman Brothers from Bellwood is in 4th place with a 30-69. And there's 18 teams in all that qualify for the finals that will be held at LaRue Lanes on June the 1st. Yeah, Richard's got it. So we'd like to congratulate all those teams on a fine effort and wish them well in the finals. And for the men bowled the Champions tournament this week at Bowl Lounge. I was down there bowling with Oscar and Junior Sebastian. And top 4 teams, there's Miller Beer, 32-22 series from Southern Lanes. Very Jolly Plumbers, 31-72 series. There's the Rusher. He's back on track. 3rd place, Bellwood Lanes team has a 31-63. Never see it again, Nick.
That's a cruncher.
He's back on there, back on track. And Bishop's AC from Super Bowl had a 31-58. They're in 4th place, and they along with the other teams that qualified in the finals, will be bowling in the finals June 1st at Dixie Lanes.
There's Gil.
So once again, we'd like to congratulate all those teams that are going to be going into the finals, rolling for those big bucks in the North Kentucky BPA Champion of Champions tournament.
Right on it.
Steve's got the 10. Well, Steve just ran into problems here today, Nick. Obviously, he's not getting that ball off his thumb. Hit the floor with the 1, and I think when you do something like that on TV, I think it just totally can unravel you.
It's enough to shake the best of us.
I think Steve has handled it pretty well, but that's tough to do. First time on the tube. And bowling a guy like Richard Ryan is just crunching the pins. First one in the 10th. He can go out for 179. A respectable game for having some of the problems he did.
We're in the 10th of our first men's match in the 10th week at Bellwood.
There's a two-bagger. As is always the case, Nick, when you don't need them, they come so easy.
I got out and went bowling this week, Doug. Came down here to old Bellwood.
That's right. You were telling me about that.
Yeah, well, I'm not much, I'm not one to brag, Doug. But I did bowl a couple 200s.
But you're going to anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, came down here.
Did you bring that score sheet? I wanted to see that score sheet. See, we got to add that up, see if that's right. He strikes out.
Well, actually, it's framed on my wall.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What were those games again?
Oh, not that I would remember them, but it was a 215, 214, and 174.
You don't remember them too well? Probably remembers every ball.
Let's see, Richard Ryan could go out with 257, is that right?
257. Oh, 6 laying back here in the gutter, around the 10.
I wonder what's going on in old Herb's mind right now.
Herbie's sitting over sleeping, I think. It's too early in the morning for Herbie.
Herb is definitely not a morning person.
Herbie marches to the beat of a different drummer. Richard's got it. We'll wind up with a 237 here with 10 on his field ball, Nick.
.237. Richard Ryan, 237 defeats Steve Guilkey, 177. We will definitely have a cranker shootout in our finals of our 10th and final regular season week from Bellwood Lanes in Bellevue. Stay tuned for the crankers. Speaking of having a ball, this is a man that always has the ball. Here's Herb Doepke. Not much of a morning man, but we got him up out of bed. He's the high qualifier here at Bellwood. He won it here 2 weeks ago. He's back again.
Nick, this is going to be Crank City here. Richard Ryan and Herb Doepke. A match of the crankers. Here we go. Here's the first one.
There it is.
There it is.
Down, baby.
Great opening shot there by Herbie. He's awake now, I think.
Here's Richard Ryan. A couple young single guys going neck and neck, head and head.
This is going to be some match.
See, these guys, they got the time. They can stay out late at night and practice bowling late at night. That's what they're doing. There it is. Get off me, pins. Bark it down, baby.
These poor pins are going to be rocking and rolling. Here we see it again, Nick. Crunch.
Do not readjust your set. Those things flying around wild. That is not a screen test. Those are bowling pins shattered.
Don't touch that dial, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see a lot of action here.
We are in the second. There it is.
Oh. Nick got that one in. Good shot, but that 6 just went around the 10. Tough break.
Old Richard Ryan, he's the assistant manager out at Southern Lanes. He's got some pretty good clout out there, like we were talking about earlier. His dad owns it. That's clout.
Always helps. Going cross lane for the 10. He's there.
Now, I ran into old Herb down here that night I came bowling. I mean, that shows you the dedication of Herbie. I came down here, it was, I think, Thursday night, it's about 10 o'clock p.m., ran into Herb. But he wasn't on the lanes, he was in the bar. But at least he's around the place. That's what's important. Here's Herb in the second. He got that out.
Yeah, his looked like his timing was off a little bit on his approach that time, Nick. Just got it out about 3 or 4 boards more than what he wanted. Didn't get it back.
Now I gotta give a plug here. I gotta give Timmy Scott a plug. He was with Herb in the bar that night, and I told him if they bought me a couple Pabst Blue Ribbon beers, I'd give him a plug.
And Herbie's got it. Herbie, Nick, listen to these numbers. Herbie's been bowling for 11 years. Highest game ever, 300. He's had 3 of them. A 1-299. Highest series ever, 783. High average this season, 211.
Herb told me, he said when he gets his 800, he's going to quit bowling. And I knew he was lying. There it is.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
A little tight on that one. That's some headboard action. Never see it again, Nick. A little tight. Comes off the wall, gets the 4, and the 9.
Tell you what, we got an interesting mix of crowd here. Old Richard Ryan brought his clan down from Southern, and Herb's clan here from Bellwood's here.
Now this is Bellwood versus Southern match here.
There it is. Crunch, mark it down, baby.
Good shot by Richard right there. There we see it again, Nick. About 13th board. There. Crunch.
Hey, it's all making a living. I'm telling you.
Yeah, they're going for some long dollars here, and they want it bad.
This kid is 19 years old. Richard Ryan. We were in the 4th frame. Dead even match.
Ooh. Pull that one up on the nose there, Nick. Leaves a 610. Nick, we've got a young man that bowls at Super Bowl named Chris Doan. He's a sophomore at Boone County High School, just 15 years old, and he's averaging in the 190s already. He just qualified for the Coca-Cola tournament. He's won a $1,000 scholarship by winning the Ohio division of the tournament, and now has the right. Oh, almost chopped it. Almost chopped it. He's going to be, Chris has won the right to go to the national finals in Denver this summer for a $5,000 scholarship possibility. So we'd like to congratulate Chris and wish him well this summer out in Denver. Hope he comes back with that big $5,000 scholarship.
Here's Herb. They're talking about it. Mark it down.
Double for Herbie.
So Herb just takes our first lead in a match, a 10-pin lead. We're heading to the 5th. Herb, they can say he's 25 years of age, single, lives over in New Pope. Herb likes basketball, bowling, and Herb likes to listen to his music.
Ooh. Herbie had that one there, but leaves that 10. 6 went right around it. Herbie uses a 5-step approach. He just plays an area. He doesn't really shoot at a board or a spot. He's got a ball where he can crosses so many. Oh, and he fell in the gutter. He's got a ball across with so many boards. All he has to do is get it in an area, and he'll be there.
There's our first opening of the match. It gives Richard Ryan a chance to take the lead right back. See what he can do.
Oh, having a little trouble with that 10 pin.
Well, I'll tell you, we've seen a few 10 pins today.
Yes, we have.
Good quick reflexes there, Doug. We've seen a few 10 pins today, Doug.
Yes, we certainly have, Dick. I'm still here.
Okay.
He's got it.
So Richard Ryan's just... There's a shot of our scoreboard. Over there, Donnie Bryant keeping score. Good job, man. He likes some names real big. Doepke, Ryan. Look at them numbers. Telling you. I guess after we started burning up that scorekeeper we had a few weeks ago, our scorekeepers have been a little more conscious.
Yeah, they've been doing a super job.
There's the ball. Mark it down, baby. Woo!
They got this crowd excited now. There we see it again. Cruncher, all 10 out of here. Herbie's using a Columbia U-Dot, Nick. Urethane ball.
Here's the lane, Herb.
Here it is.
There it is. Get off me, pins. That's what that ball's saying.
Herbie got a haircut this week, I think, didn't he?
Herb cleans up every now and then.
He's looking real good this morning.
Well, he told me he got in early last night.
What was that, 4 in the morning?
No, I think about 3:30.
3:30.
There's Herb. Mark it down.
Little light there. Threw a ripper. 5 just zoomed over into the 7.
It's a 2-pin match in favor of Richard Ryan.
Here we see it again, Nick. Little light, little headboard action. Just had them scouts going everywhere.
Telling you what, I'm about ready to stand up. I'm getting into this.
Yeah, they're putting on a show for our crowd here today.
There's Rich. Boy, I'm telling you, he has had a solid, he's had a 10-pin on that lane about 3 times.
He pulled that one in just a little bit, Nick. Hit the pocket a little too flat. And 6 went around that 10 again.
Richard Ryan making his first television debut today. Did an excellent job. Rolled a 237 in the first match, defeating Steve Guilkey. Now he's run into a tiger.
He's got the 10. Now he looks like a veteran here today. Last time we were down here, Herbie just ate up the competition. But today he's got a match on his hands with Richard.
We're heading to the 8th. It's amazing. Between balls, you can hear a pin drop. And once that ball hits the lane,
the crowd explodes.
There it is!
Excellent shot.
Do I need to say it again? Mark it down.
Never see it again. Just an excellent shot. Well, 8th frame here for Herbie. He's looking for a triple.
Looking for a 3-bagger.
Nope. Got it out too far. Leaves the 2 and the 5.
This is a tight match. Herbie in qualifying, I didn't even get a chance to get to that. 245, 257, and 233 for a 735 scratch.
Yeah, Herbie's perfect with that one.
It's a 6-pin match. Rounding out the top 10, number 4, Don Bryant. Number 5, it was Herb Doepke. Number 6, Tom Lawrence. Number 7, Doug Harbor. Number 8, Daryl Shelton. Number 9, Poe Cornett. And number 10, Alan Smith. Those are all the people in the top 10. We had other people win that long dollar. There it is, Herbie.
Herbie's back in there.
Tell you what, you got to talk like an auctioneer in this match.
Yeah, you do.
Get all these plugs in and stuff.
There we see it again. Another perfect shot.
That was a big ball by Herbie going into that's a foundation ball.
This is going to be a fight to the finish here. This is going to be an exciting 10th frame coming up. Here's
With
Richard.
a strike here, Richard could go back on top. Is he going to get it?
Yeah, he got it out this time.
Mark, get down, baby.
That 10 pin, it just didn't act like it wanted to go, but it just
So
had to
Richard,
go out that time. Here we see it again. A little slow, and it's going.
he's +4 heading into the 10th frame. He can shut Herbie out with a 3-bagger. And he knows he will not feel comfortable unless he throws a 3-bagger. There it is.
Oh, tough break. Had a real problem with that 10 today.
Herbie is going to hit. Well,
There it is again, Nick. 6, you can see it just went around that 10, just laid in the gutter. He's got it.
Come on, Rick, one ball. Come on, Rick, come on, buddy. Count here.
Richard could wind up with a 208 here with a strike in his fill ball. Forces Herbie to mark.
it's going to force Herbie to double.
Double, yeah. Got to get the first one in the 10th. There it is. Kicks that 4 out. 208.
Herbie has to throw it right here.
Let's see what Herbie can do here. Needs his first one.
Herbie Doepke, we're in the 10th week of the season. A strike right here, and he'll win it. Herbie Doepke, he won it 2 weeks ago. There it is.
Oh. Can you believe that? The 10 pin that's caused Richard so many problems here comes back to decide the match in his favor.
Tough break. What a match. What a match.
Herbie cross lane, got the 10. They wind up with 205 here with a strike on his fill ball. It's going to be 3 sticks short.
We've had 12 mark it down babies in this match.
There it is.
There's 13
of them. 205.
So Richard Ryan, 208 to Herb Doepke's 205. He's going to win his first title in the 10th week of the Northern Kentucky TV Merit Tournament. We will be back with the check presentations and get a word with these guys right after this.
I gotta go that way.
We're back at Bellwood Lanes where Week 10 is now history. Alongside me is Doug Martin, and you got a guest who is going to give out that long dollar, Doug.
That's right, Nick. And Frank Swear-John, our genial host here today at Bellwood, has got the check. So that's what the bowlers have been waiting for, Frank.
Well, Doug, I have a check of $45 for Mary Jo. Nice shooting, Mary Jo. And I have a check for $70 for Vicky. Nice shooting. And I have a check for $100 for Kathy. Congratulations, Kathy. And $60 for Steve. $85 for Herb. And $110 for Richard. And congratulations to all of you, and I wish you good luck in the finals.
He does a great job of that, doesn't he? Back to you, Dick.
You can tell that comes from the heart, Frank. Mary Jo, you know, we always like to get a word with the bowlers. You didn't tell me that your knee was bothering you. What's wrong?
I don't know yet. I haven't had it checked out.
Which knee is it?
It's the knee I land on when I take my 4-step approach. It's my left knee.
I tell you, a couple weeks ago you were the alternate for the program and over there keeping score. Now you finally made it on here. What's the difference? The TV.
Yeah, you're right. It's the TV. And I tell you, I got off to a slow start. I said I wasn't nervous when I came down. But after I threw that first ball, I found out, yes, I was.
Well, good luck in the grand finals, the Mark It Down Baby finals.
Thank you.
Okay. Come over here, Vicky. High qualifier. Now, I know you've been out here every week trying to get on the tube, and we finally got you on, and daggone it, just couldn't do it. You seemed to get off to a slow start.
Yeah, I don't know. It just, It was a nice shot. I guess too nervous this time. More nervous than I've ever been. Really.
We still had a shot. We came into the 10th frame, and we needed a couple. And what was going on in your mind?
I remember that second ball in the 10th. I thought I should have moved in left a little bit, and I didn't. And sure enough, I should have.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you in Mark It Down Baby Finals.
You got you.
I like it. She renamed that, by the way. Thanks, Vicki. Now, here's our TV veteran, Kathy. Now, I know you've been on 4 times now, and every time you say you get more nervous. Did that hold true today?
Not really. That's a lot better. I wasn't throwing the ball like I wanted to, but it worked.
Well, you won your second woman's title today. I think I didn't have the records, but I think you're the first one to do that this year.
That's nice. I hope I can keep going.
Well, we got the grand finals next week. Any predictions?
Trophy. I want the trophy.
That's what, the tiger coming out in you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Step over here to the gentleman. Now, this is Steve. I didn't even know he's my neighbor. He saw me out washing the car one of the few days I was working. But anyway, you got off to a good start. You're running with Richard, and all of a sudden it looked like you got shaken.
Yeah, well, I pulled up with one ball and threw it high on the nose and then left a tough spare. And the ball was really coming hard on the back ends on them corner spares, so I tried to put more speed on it and just dropped my shoulder down. And from then on, you know, it was really tough because when a guy throws 4 or 5 in a row on you like that, you can't afford to miss like that, so that made it tough.
To me, it looked like your ball seemed to be sticking to your thumb a little bit. We're hearing some loud pops, and you're getting a little loft on the ball.
Well, I wanted to do that to keep the ball from really coming hard on the back end, because if I got it out and laid it down early, the ball would just come right up on the nose. So I had to try to get it out, you know, and try to keep that hook from coming so hard, you know. So that's what I wanted to do.
Well, you did a good job. Good luck in the grand finals.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Come over here, Herbert. Now, first of all, when you go back and watch this on the tube, I'm telling you right, I'm going to be honest with you, I burned you up because I know you're not a morning person, Herbie, and you hate to get out of bed.
That's right. You're the one that overslept this morning, didn't you?
Well, that's another story. Anyway, you got out there, you won the show a couple weeks ago down here. You're the high qualifier this week. You go out, you throw 7 strikes, and you take an L.
Well, I missed that 10-pin. I think that hurt me. I've been having trouble with my spares. I got to work on them a little bit more. Rick bowled good. He bowled a better game than me.
Well, Herbie, you know, I've known you for a long time, and I know I'm going to see you in that grand finals. You going to be there, buddy?
Yeah, I hope so. I'd like to make a show next week.
Okay, Herb, thanks. Here's old Richard. I just want to know who you brought with you. It seemed like you brought everybody and their mom with you.
Yeah, all my friends came down, or most of them. Some of them didn't show up, but a lot of them came down, root me on.
You came out in the first match. You come out and you meet Steve, and he's bowling good right off the bat. And you hung with him, and then finally end up blowing him away. Rolled a 235. You come back, and there's Herbie stepping up in practice and throwing some crankers. It had to look like your ball a little bit. And going into that final match, what was your strategy?
Well, I just went out and shot my basic shot. Really, I carrying pretty good. I thought I'd stick with it. That it. Now we mentioned that your father runs Southern, and you're the assistant manager out there. Does that give you the opportunity to practice a lot? Yeah. Well, I don't practice as much as I should, but I do practice quite a bit.
Well, we know that high game's been a 290. I was talking about that on paper. I'm looking forward to that first 300 real soon.
There you go. Me too.
Good luck in the grand finals next week.
Thank you.
Next week is the grand finals. That'll be at Dixie Lanes. Everyone you've seen all through the season will be on the show next week, trying to qualify. Next week's when we give away that long dollar.